This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 14th in the 2018 draft. Some team doctors worried that his back injury was so bad he might never play again. A few years later, he's not only playing, but Coach Mike Malone said, "I think he has a chance to be an all-league talent." And in talking to Porter, guys, that's clearly on his to-do list.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Green is out there with Jokic. And it's Campazzo in at the point. And for Memphis, the guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Porter in the corner. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Adams. Anderson outside, and the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And so here's Memphis. Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Campazzo. Adams defending. The kick out to Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Brooks on the money with the open jumper.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Jokic draws the double. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Morant right side. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Campazzo, guarded by Morant. Campazzo gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
That's just good offense beating good defense, something Morant's grown accustomed to.
Campazzo, no good that time. Good D by Anderson. Brooks finds Morant. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now here's Barton. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Anderson passes to Morant. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Shooting 2. The first one falls.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And Porter drops them both. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And Denver has possession. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Porter dishes to Green. Pass to Campazzo. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Unloads. Denied by Morant.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Adams finds Brooks over Jokic. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Adams.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Campazzo. Adams defending. Here's Jokic. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Offensive rebound. Bucket is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Jokic. His last outing with 20 points. Jokic draws the double. Now the pass to Campazzo. They get it again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Morant with it. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Anderson outside. Back to Jackson. It's good from long range.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
It's stolen by Adams. Morant looking around. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And then for Denver, Green is checked in for Green. Rivers comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Campazzo. Now, here is Morris. Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Melton passes to Clark. He can't get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Rivers. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Down low, it's stolen by Green. Morris passes to Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 8 points for Jokic.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Melton finds Clark. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tillman grabs the miss.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
On the wing, Melton. Covered by Morris. Tillman's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
On the wing, Morris. It's Rivers on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Tillman. Clark right side. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Porter. Jones, the pass to Tillman. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8, and the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Morris. Here's Rivers, and it's in there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Jones. Good work defensively by Morris. The Nuggets trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Melton feeling it out a bit. And it's blocked. Rivers against Williams. Rivers kicks to Morris. Passes it to Dozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Najee, good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:33 left in the first. Jones against Morris. Morris with the block. Outside, Green. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Mind the lane.
Baines checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent, and just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
So it's Denver now. After Memphis gets the 3, here's Dozier. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Jones finds Clark. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
The free throw drops for Rivers. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Rivers hits both of them. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tillman. Here's Williams. And that one is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morris right side. No good with the layup. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point. He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5, down low. That one goes. Count it. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Morris with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the pass to Dozier. Six on the shot clock. Williams with the steal. Jackson against Morris. Jackson dishes to Jones. Back to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Knocked away. And he stays with it. Rivers against Jones. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Tillman. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Green finds Rivers. Out to Morris. There's the 3. The second chance effort, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver. Jones looking for an opening, and it's sent back by Morris. And he's able to get it back. Bounce pass from Williams. Back to Jackson. Outside Williams. Jones, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Dozier.
Frozen. Guy's just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Over Brooks. Nice D from Brooks.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Morant, no good on the free throw. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Green. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Porter's checked in for Monte Morris. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Morant. That one wide left. To the paint. Here's Najee. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Adams has got 3 assists in the game. Campazzo, the pass to Najee. He dishes it to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 now.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
No good on the free throw.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
He hits the second from the line. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Now here's Anderson following the miss by Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
First free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
That one is no good.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
Campazzo, the pass to Barton. There's Green with the three. The Nuggets with another miss. Memphis leading by 10. Morant outside. Back to Jackson, and it's Anderson atop the key. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Jokic. Passes it to Campazzo. The kick out to Barton. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. That one misses. The Grizzlies shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And so here's Denver. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. And that one drops for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Brooks misses. The Nuggets trail by 10. Green, the pass to Barton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barton. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Adams. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jaren Jackson. He makes both free throws. Memphis leading by 8. Melton passes to Brooks. Here's Clark. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Anderson's shot is off. Campazzo, guarded by Morant. Back to Barton, shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Jokic, great positioning on the putback.
Timeout. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. The 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. Inside. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And it's sent back by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Jokic, no good. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. And Anderson kicks to Clark. From deep, Brooks. Good on the 3-point shot. Brooks has got 8.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside, Green. Down low, here's Jokic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic, an elite company in that respect.
And there's the drive. Melton, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now Williams following the three-point attempt by Jokic. No good from Clark. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-7 run. Green against Williams. Green dishes to Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got it all tied up now for Denver. Morant against Morris. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The pass to Jokic. The fadeaway. Scored that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Tillman. Just 5 to shoot. Melton. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Now Rivers. He has 6. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant. And Denver also making a switch. Dozier's checked in. Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Passes it to Bain. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. Now here's Rivers. He has 6. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Jones. It's deflected. Clark outside. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Memphis out in front, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, your take on Denver?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Morant in at point guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And here are the Nuggets now, following the basket by Ja Morant. Campazzo, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
It's Porter outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got his 6th rebound on the night. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He kicks it to Adams. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Back to Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The Nuggets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now, and Anderson gets it to go.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Campazzo, guarded by Morant. Here's Porter. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
On the wing, Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside, Green. The pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The 9-foot shot. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Nuggets trail by 8. Porter passes to Green. Good on the shot. Green's got his first points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's the floater. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Jackson. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
On the left block, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get it back. Anderson wide open, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jokic against Adams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. Kicks it to Porter over Anderson. And that one hits back iron. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-6 run.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Green gets it to go.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Porter finds Barton. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lets a floater go. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And Brooks, here we go. Shoots over Barton, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Barton. Porter with a block. Morris against Morant. Outside Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting post.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Adams, and it's Williams in for Jaren Jackson. Denver also making some changes. Najee's checked in, and it's Green in for Green. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 14. Pass to Green. Excellent D there from Williams.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Melton kicks to Brooks. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 14. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Morant against Morris. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Najee, good.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Morant passes to Clark. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Morris outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Baines checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a switcher also for Denver. Dozier's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Jones in the post. He's against Morris. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And here's Rivers. He's got 6. Pass to Najee. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. The Nuggets trail by 9. Rivers with it. Inside, here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 5.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now, here's Melton. Defense right on him. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Dozier kicks to Green. Rivers in the corner. To the inside. Green, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Tillman. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. A 12-point game. 1:11 left in the third. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is long. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And that one's good by Clark. The Nuggets trail by 14. Morris passes to Najee. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Morris, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Melton. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. Down low. Here's Najee, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. We've got Green. He's out there with Will Barton. Green is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Campazzo in at the 1 spot. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Denied.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
First one falls for him. Anderson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Green.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Jones. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Campazzo, defended by Jones. Outside, Green. Green kicks to Morris. Passes to Campazzo. From deep 3-point range, he can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Clark. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for Green. And Porter subbed in for Morris. And the Grizzlies with possession here. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the middle, here's Jackson. It's good. 11 points for Jaren Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And a wide open look for Porter. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Jokic draws the double. 5 on the clock. Barton finds Porter. Now Green. And a miss there on the triple.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Brooks against Barton. Brooks dishes to Adams. Out to Brooks. Shoots over Barton. Denver grabs the miss. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low, Green. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Memphis leading by 19. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Campazzo, Adams defending, and the rejection by Jackson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Martin passes to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist on the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Morant. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Jackson, that's good.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Green. And again, Denver with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Morant. High defense on him. And then Morant slams it in.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside, Porter. Jokic high post. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Barton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
Monte Morris is checked in for Campazzo. That free throw good from Barton. Now Morant. And there's the pass to Anderson. Back to Morant. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Morris. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Morant outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 35 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time.
Side out.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Jokic against Morant. From 13, Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to Brooks. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Morris passes to Jokic. Over in the corner, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Memphis leading by 19. Morant passes to Adams. Dishes it to Brooks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
One shot.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Adams outside. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Adams down low. Covered by Morris. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
It's Barton on the wing. There's Porter with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Adams. Over Morris. Adams' shot is off. Denver shooting 43% from the field. Green, the pass to Morris. To the inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Morris. And that's now 26 points for Jokic. Morant against Morris. And that one's good, Morant.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Nuggets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Brooks. That 3 off the mark. Jokic against Adams. From deep, Green connects from three-point range. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris against Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the side. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.